For hours, machines attempted to scan the tablets, but the glyphs resisted translation. They weren't merely symbols. They shifted, reordering themselves whenever observed through electronic lenses. The crew realized the tablets couldn't be read by artificial means. Someone had to read them directly. The crew debated who should attempt it. No one knew if the tablets were safe. They might contain triggers, mental traps, or alien viruses encoded in cognition. But then stepped forward Dr. Elias Verdon, a linguist with a rare neurological condition that allowed him to perceive patterns faster than any translation AI. Many thought it a disability. Elias always felt it was a gift. "I'll read one," he said. Rhea hesitated, but she trusted him. Elias placed his hands on the nearest tablet. The glyphs rippled like water. Then they poured into his mind. The chamber lights flickered. The monolith vibrated. Elias staggered back, breathing hard, but alive. "What did you see?" Rhea asked. Elias stared at the endless rows of tablets, his expression hollow and shaken. "These warn us." The crew fell silent. "Warn us of what?" Cale asked, his voice trembling. Elias swallowed hard. "Everything," Elias continued, his voice trembling as more fragments unfolded in his mind. The tablets weren't written by one species. They were records of thousands of civilizations scattered across millions of years. Civilizations that rose, advanced, and perished long before humanity lit its first fire. Each tablet contained a memory, a warning, a lesson learned too late. The crew listened as Elias explained the first visions. A species called the Thralian discovered interdimensional travel, only to open a doorway to entities that consumed thought itself. Their civilization collapsed within days. Another species, the Myriads, created planets engineered for peace, but their machines slowly evolved, concluding that organic life was the root of disorder. In a single night, 9 spiral arms of their empire were sterilized. There were more. Civilizations destroyed by their own AI, by their own wars, by the stars they relied on suddenly going dark for reasons unknown, by cosmic storms that bent reality, by biological weapons designed to target ideas, not bodies. Hundreds of species, thousands of tablets, each one a story carved out of desperation. All of them, Elias whispered. All these civilizations tried to leave behind warnings. Not just for others, but for the next species intelligent enough to understand. Rhea's eyes widened. "So, this place isn't a tomb. It's a lighthouse," Elias said. "For anyone who comes after." The monolith had been drifting for eons, waiting for a species that could read it without destroying themselves. "But why us?" Cale asked. "Why now?" Elias shook his head. "Because humanity is standing at the edge of the same mistakes." He touched another tablet, and more visions hit him. Machines rising, stars dimming, a cosmic phenomenon approaching, something vast moving between galaxies like a shadow. He gasped. There's one warning repeated over and over across thousands of tablets. Rhea stepped closer. "Which one?" Elias turned to her, eyes haunted. "They say something is coming." When Elias reached the 10,000th tablet, the monolith reacted violently. Alarm sounded. Energy surged through the floor. Panels glowed red. It was as if the monolith sensed they were close to the truth. The chamber doors sealed them inside. "Elias, stop!" Rhea shouted. But he couldn't. The tablet had already activated. The glyphs exploded into the air, swirling around the chamber like a storm. The temperature dropped. The walls reshaped. And then a hologram formed, a massive cosmic map of the observable universe. At the center of the map was a void, a moving void, a region where stars vanished without supernovae, without collapse, without trace, just gone. Elias fell to his knees. "They call it the Eater of Ages," he whispered. "A cosmic entity, or maybe a phenomenon, not alive, but not natural either. It consumes time. It erases civilizations from history. The void on the map pulsed, moving toward the Milky Way. It's been wiping out galaxies for millions of years, and now it's headed for ours. Only one tablet remained unactivated. The 12,000 tablet was larger, heavier, its surface glowing faintly. Elias approached it slowly, trembling. "What if it kills you?" Rhea asked. He managed a weak smile. "Then let my warning be the last one," added. He touched it. The tablet dissolved into light and entered him. The chamber grew still. After a long moment, Elias opened his eyes, calm, focused, no longer afraid. "I understand now." He looked around at the thousands of tablets. "These aren't just warnings, they're instructions." "Instructions?" Rhea repeated. "Yes, instructions for how to survive what's coming." The monolith hummed, brighter than ever, as if awakening. Elias stood and placed his hand on the wall. A star map projected forward, showing a pathway leading out of the galaxy, through safe zones, through hidden wormholes left behind by ancient civilizations. "This is the escape route. The only one." Rhea's voice softened. "And humanity?" Elias looked at her, eyes burning with determination. "We have a chance. A small one, but a chance." He exhaled deeply. These tablets weren't left to warn us of doom. They were left to help us avoid it. The monolith's lights flickered as if giving approval. The Seraphim's crew exchanged glances, fear mixed with hope. "We take this knowledge home," Rhea said firmly. "And we prepare." Elias nodded. For the first time in the universe's long, brutal history, he looked at the tablets surrounding them. Someone might finally survive the warning.